We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Julio Urias gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Wilmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 6-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
2-1 the count. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch of throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. In past meetings with Julio Urias, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Still 1-2. From the stretch. Hence at third with nobody out. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 0. Here it is. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's out.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is foul right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bases are loaded here. One man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. 3 runs already home here. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Jimmy Nelson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. At the plate now, Drew Smyly, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Giants 5, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Drew Smyly will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Slater's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2.
Thank you.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up now, Austin Slater. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the second homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The Dodgers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's a kind of an easy thing to do when you're trying to sweep a team. You fall behind early. There's a lot of baseball still left, but they're going to have to score some runs and score some in a hurry to get back into this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 6 and the Dodgers nothing. So here's Cody Bellinger. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball. The count's 1-1.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, not shortstop, Corey Seager.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollard. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. The relay. Throw won't get him.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Drive him home.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Huge swing of the bat right there to cut the lead in half. I know they're still down 3 runs, but they put themselves right back in position to potentially get back in this.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 6-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off his 10th
Standing
position,
in, Brandon Crawford. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here it comes.
Yeah.
Ladies
Ross
and gentlemen,
Stripling is
your
forced
attention,
onto the
please.
mound now following the
Now
injury.
pitching for the Dodgers, number 68, Ross Stripling.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Brandon Belt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Slater. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A man at third with 1 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Smyly comes set. 0-1 on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Belt is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for L.A. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Drew Smyly.
The pitcher, number 18, Drew Smyly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is gone to start the fourth. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Flores is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities.
2-0.
Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Full count, 3-2. 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 13, Austin.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's going.
Runners going. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
The right fielder.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
In now, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Safe at the plate as they tack on 1 more to make it 7-3 now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Giants on top, 7-3. Now in the box, Corey Seager. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped him up. Longoria shading to his right, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3. The Giants right now are looking for base runners. They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a shot out to right center field. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Scorched to third. And there are two away now. Ready now, Drew Smyly. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Fastball just inside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Striding into the box, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now it's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And now pitch on the way.
8-2.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Number 48 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. First and second now, one man out. Line drive to center field. Slater is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Looking to minimize the damage here. High and deep to right. Back goes Pence at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Logan Webb will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Logan Webb. The bat.
Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now another 2-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Longoria is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Dylan Floro is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Austin Slater will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. It's 1-2. High chopper to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3. Chris.
Lays off 1-0. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 to count. One and one. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. Still tied 7-7. Scott Alexander is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Alexander offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Brandon Crawford digging in next. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. This remains a 7-all tie. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And there's one away. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Pence has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Max Muncy. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's in.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus there was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Pedro Baez.
Ready to begin the 8th, so coming to the plate, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding forward now, Brandon Belt. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The Dodgers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Donovan Solano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7.
Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Solano, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Solano, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Out in front of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score. And the throw in gets away from him.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Austin Slater, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. The Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Trevor Gott is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This one for Crawford is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes Slater. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. This remains an 8-all tie. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rick Trinan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jock Peterson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9. Number 30.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 2-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Two pitch is fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Mike Yastrzemski is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you could afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a pitch out, as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He's safe at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the game can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes. slice down the left side, but fouled.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Another full count offering on its way. Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. San Francisco leads this one 9-8. Urias Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 54, Urias Maranta.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. In now, Will Smith. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31.
Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Maranta playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pence will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So digging in now, Justin Turner, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Giants came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Trevor Gott claims the win out of the pen, his first. Reyes Maranta wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tonight's paid attendance on star 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.